Okay, give me a minute. I just need to hit some login stuff. But it's got it. So it's probably just some weird card validation error. Right. Okay. That's done. That's done. No, that's done. Am I missing anything? No, 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 no. I think we're all good. Okay, so I'm going to be starting in just a second. Just need to do a couple of things. Yes. Okay, so sorry about the delay. We can start in a minute. I just need to deal with a couple of things. Mainly the fact that I am freaking frozen for no apparent reason. I have no idea what's going on with me, but for some reason, my body seems to believe that it needs to be in a very, very, very narrow temperature window. I really should be working on my next one. Okay. Let's get to work. What am I missing? I'm missing my brain, apparently. MCQ. And oh yeah, I've already seen that one. Close voting. I'll be got a clear winner here, so it should be fairly straightforward. No, it is 151 now, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let me think. How to best handle this? uh, okay. Given the ongoing political harm, really interested in giving face to um bar. Bar, is definitely well whatever Miba has and almost certainly isn't in your best interests and uh, Well, we could try turn it on them into some sort of complicated theme. Game and try additional session. Frankly, it isn't a good use of your time. For all the for all that, the First Fleet holds some of the most powerful magical artifacts still in existence. It is really the utility of that stems more from implementation rather than actual capability. It might be a little of you to disregard the Uh, might disregard the ancient ancient enchant, but the ultimate, but realistic. You will already learn. With learning, you will already have an really enchant constantly. Listen, you already have something. Once the craft is complete, and you don't think that unless Brain. What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to approach this. How's process the chance thing? Unless there's some great insights into an entire new approach enchanting. Chances are that the real benefits of such an investigation would be in the capabilities that you uncover as inspiration for your future work. Given the difficulties, given the time constraints, learning different forms of magic should the process of counting be sufficiently different from your own, then good chance that you will be somewhat said that you will actually a chance that you won't be able to or that might just be trying decision to avoid playing more political. Or at least playing a defensive posture. As you Let me think. Limiting and bar has is still a valid move. You get to work. Get to work quickly. Making use of mature to rapidly process the vast majority of the enchanting is actually already Real quickly, a vast majority of the enchanting stuff is actually already done. Based, since it was based around your just research, is that the enchantments in question are actually incredibly simple. Just just very so just difficult to and requiring fairly esoteric knowledge. So after some minor final touches, you are able to get things moved onto the aside from your you start moving the manifold into towards the partially completed frame. Thankfully, your is fairly integral to the overall structure of the show, which means that even with as little as has been done so far, you can already get to work securing it into place and preparing things to extend the enchantment into the actual populated space. Please do not. Please do not message about that kind of stuff. It is quite annoying, actually. If you'd like to reach out like that, I have links. It's there in the description. Like, my website link does have a Discord there. It would take you about 3 seconds to check. So after some final minute, that part, however, is somewhat. Even with the ideally, you would want enough of the Ideally, you would want enough of the chip to be that you could simply work around with the so work embed the appropriate structures into the things simply haven't got that. You do think, however, that there is enough that you might be able to work that using the extent ribs. The extant ribs anchor point and spreading the rest of the ship as it continues being built. Applicable traits. I need to get Overcome by it is a little tricky to create a complex multi-part chunk, especially if okay. It's a little tricky. It was especially since you intended it to anchor itself in separate. It is a little tricky to predict people. It anchor itself in a future state of the ship. But thankfully, the ribs of the ship act as a sufficient um ideographic anchor for you to add some level. To anchor what you need. The resultant enchant still somewhat unstable, but should quickly become as It's still someone else. It quickly become permanent as soon as the rest of the ship is. As long as there isn't any interference with the magic in question, you if you can take leave from this project. While you are allowed free passage around course control, you can explore with escort, so with an observer, to make sure that you are not going anywhere. Perhaps you and Takami can see the sights and talk about some things now that you have try leverage your completion into an early chance to view the first well, maybe what you in we need a title. Again. Post. I'm gonna get a little bit of water, and then we are going to get back to the WebAssembly grind. Oh hey, I caught that, I think. I think I caught that in time. Let me check. No I didn't. Damn it. So that was... one second. the risk of being away from my screen, I guess. Um, um, blur here. That's just a reminder for myself. I'll blur it later. In the meantime, I do need to report this guy. So views. Now that that's been wiped, let's get WASM stuff ready. Uh, 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 and okay, let's do this. So, now that we've gotten to this point, the main thing we want to be able to do is report. Is to do a like basic CRUD operation. So CRUD is create, replace, update, delete. Or I guess create, read. Right. So when we're talking about the CRUD operation, the main reason we want this, and the reason I want this specifically, is so the current way things are set up is it's this weird ass tree thing, which I'm not entirely happy with. What I want to be able to do is that it's basically just designed to. I want to try something. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's annoying. New file, notes. Yes. Oh, actually, I guess I can do it this way, right? I can just say, we've got the mock.js, and we're going to do mock custom. Or I guess I'll name this mock, and I'll name this mock base. Rename. Okay. This. Rename. Okay, mock HTML. Okay, and if I do that and refresh, the hell? And then now we're going to test this again by swapping out this. Refresh this. Perfect. So this allows me to edit my C script, but then do all the other stuff. Okay, so we want this to have a struct, which is, we're going to call this prize. Type def struct prize. U in UN ID ID. Oh, I need to do standard int dash include std int ID U int 16 T cost. Oh, the thing I'm trying to replicate is this, right? I have my U int 16 max. Yeah, that's plenty enough. Cost U in 16T nameland U in 16T deskland U in 16T depsland U in 8T repeatable char star name char star one second. Okay. 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 Hmm. Uh, 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 okay. 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 Uh, 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 okay. Uh, 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 um, E type def. I keep forgetting what the correct format for type def is. Um, uh, prize, make prize, uh, make prize, okay, we're gonna start again. Prize, star, uh, table start. Uh, null prize table and oh, actually, U in 6. Num prizes. Void add prize U in 16T ID U in 16T cost U in char star len name const char star desk UN prize star U and 16T pointer can uh, num prize is equal to 1. Table start is equal to oh, that's right, it's a void pointer. Rise star malloc. Wait, what's the safe version of malloc? I know there's a safe version of malloc now. C safe malloc. Where's the freaking? I know there's a new one. I don't want overflows. There's a new one. I know it exists. What is it? Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can't find the damn thing. What's his face called? Low level. Low level. Uh, yeah, I guess I'm remembering something wrong. Whatever. Malloc. Size of void pointer. Times. Total prizes. Max prizes. Const. I'm gonna set this to 300 because that's my current goal for how many I want before I start adding in uh prizes from other systems. But later I should just be able to like say, hey, give me this, and it should let me see. So it goes like 17 to 19. I know that's 3, whatever. So I should be able to, in the add price section, say that that is that. Malloc size of that one times, or I guess it's Calloc. Size of void pointer, comma, max prizes. Max prizes. Size of. Okay, good. So table start is equal to that. And then we should be able to say that table start 0 is equal to table start 0 dot cost is equal to 0. Table start um, zero dot on string. Okay. Static const name 0. Char. Is I guess I want this to also have a also that is wrong. Oh, I guess that that would make things a little bit more straightforward. Anyways, this is part of why I wanted to do this, right? So table start 0 is equal to, this should actually be price star one second. Malloc price malloc size of price. Good. Legacy. U16T require rect then uh, oh, that's right. Rise, start. Rise. Arbal. At rise. Can I just do this, actually? Uh, 0, comma, legacy, comma, legacy, and then we wanted to say whatever that tat was there in the other thing. Received. What? Oh no, cancel. Hey Zalrix, how you doing? Nice. No worries, no worries. What am I missing? 0. Repeatable dependencies. Oh, that's annoying. Sure thing. I am currently working on creating a WebAssembly framework to do basically like simple database operations in much more efficiently than JavaScript allows. Yep. I'm just doing a very crude version of it because I don't want the overhead of running an actual database. But repeatable UN16T number. Oh, that's right. I can do it this way. That's right. No, it won't. This is not intended for my computer, right? This is intended for me to upload this thing to my website, and then people will be able to use this to write stories. So it's intended to be relatively low impact and to run in like a browser environment. Int repeatable int 16t. So int 16t. Actually, I can drop these down to 8s because I don't need them to be that long. So uint 8t is uint 8t is num deps num dependencies prize star star dependencies uint 8t num requirements prize star star requirement. I think that's everything. And we say rval id star rval dot ID is equal to num prizes star rval dot prize star val is equal to star rval. Oh wait, hold on, no, it's then I should just be able to do val. Oh wait, no, I still have to do the stars. And then I need to do return rval. ID, then it is cost is equal to cost star rval dot namelen is equal to len hash include Sterling name dot name is equal to name yes len where we go to str len desk. The only so what I'm doing here is technically bad practice. You should not do this unless you know exactly what you're doing. I am only using this for internally declared constant strings. There is no way that other people can access this function. There is zero reason. This is not a network-facing piece of code. This is nothing like that. I'm using strlen. This function is generally considered a bad practice because also malloc, but generally anything that screws, say, a lot of these functions are really bad practice. You should not be using them. The only reason I'm using them is because it is generally considered, say it is because I'm using it in this specific situation where there is no way for it to go wrong because I'm doing this all entirely deterministically. One of the ways someone can hack a computer is by having the computer execute parts of memory that it's not supposed to, right? Like, for example, any memory... a lot of different parts of the... So a lot of different hacks in the modern day rely on these things called out of bounds and like pointer assignment. Basically what happens is that there is some means by which the user is able to adjust the information in a part of code that allows you to redirect the normal execution of the function. My code will not allow this. It is entirely designed with the intention of this being effectively impossible. So, oh god. Sorry, my USB hub decided to be a pain in my ass. So yeah. I am aware of what I am doing wrong. This is not, like, this is not, if this was to work. Yeah, I mean, it'll be accessible. I'm not sure if I'll post on GitHub or anything, but that's just because I'm lazy. So yeah, I'm not, like, I have no issue with anybody grabbing this. Okay, so times received 0 repeatable is equal to repeatable depths len. Or I should name this num depths, right? Just so it's consistent. Num. No, so what I'm trying to make is like a CYOA, right? So if I pull up the list here. I don't know if it's available here, but anyways, it's something like this. It's a writing prompt where people can grab different parts of this and like it's a way of writing the story. Basically, it's this idea of a power that you give to your character, where the character gets every so often an additional power. In this case, and in the case of the Celestial Forge, which this is based on, it's mostly like tech powers, like knowing how to make stuff or access to certain knowledge or whatever. So, in that sense, that's what this is about. If the website automates the process of randomly selecting the power, right? So in this particular writing prompt, the idea is they get randomly assigned powers every so often in the story, and in this one, it's going to be a list of 300 base powers, which are all of the original all the original powers that I'm doing, and then it's going to be a bunch of like fandom inspired powers from different settings and whatever. So yeah. I currently have 127, I believe. That's what this is about. But I did not like the way that this was set up, so I am reworking it, and I'm going to be expanding it to 100 and to 300. So yeah, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is 127. what was that function called? Scan. Scan. 138. That's what I currently have. Uh, Honestly, there's only really two that I would be like that I would care about. It's um like a power that allows you to create powers, and something like the Celestial Forge, which gives you more intelligence and stuff. Eh, I feel like just arbitrarily infinite power is weird. Like some sort of shapeshifting would be quite nice. Barbell. Like, honestly, if you have any reasonably high level superpower, money is not going to be a problem. And it would depend on like what the broader situation is. Like, are there other people with powers? Are there what do you call it? Like what's the whole context? And that would be depending on a bunch of other stuff. Like for me, I guess it would be like the ability to make powers, like depend like what I can get away with under that area, some sort of intelligence boosting power, and then if I wanted to fill out some stuff with things that would eventually that would be what that would want to make that would want to make immediately, it would be things like some sort of time travel slash resistance to temporal effects, um, some sort of like anti like some sort of stealth power, and like some sort of personal shapeshifting, right? But like unbound shapeshifting because I have say whatever form I want kind of situation. What am I doing? No, I'm currently just trying to think what I'm missing. Also, what I'm like forgetting to do. What do you mean breathing? I'm going because I'm thinking about stuff, but that's about it. Okay. Have I used all of these? Have I set all of these? ID, cost, name, len, numdev, times received 0. That's correct. Repeatable is checked. Um. Num prizes. Pluses. Uh, 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 because usually they run out of stuff to do. Like, sure, you can have procedural stuff like to make things yeah, but that's the reason why MMOs specifically have a level cap is so that when they add more content in the future, they will be they won't have to worry about some person who's been grinding until level like 3000 and they won't be able to have fun because the uh, the like they have to balance the content around what exists at the current end game, right? So they now, if they add more content, they will make content for level 150 to level 200, and they'll balance everything around that. And that's why MMOs specifically do level caps. Other games have level caps for other reasons. Sometimes it's just a limitation of the system, but actually, it should be void. Void. Table start num prizes is equal to rval. Where is this? Oh yeah, that's right. I think it's a 2 or something. Yeah, so like that's kind of just how things go, right? Yeah, I mean that's just the way it kind of is. There are people who play WoW who are already at the level cap that just like this is super difficult, yada 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 yada, and then they just have so much money that they can buy whatever they want, and then they can continue raiding or whatever. fuck? Dragon Age? Okay. Okay, that's working. And then if I say, hey, printf, table start 0 dot name. Then I did this. Percentage s/n. And then, hey, that worked perfectly. So it is able to grab stuff from here that's not exposed in the JavaScript. And yeah. Open Llama. I've used like the original Llama LLM stuff, but honestly, I've kind of fallen off of a lot of the AI like hype because, like honestly, the more I use it, the more I realize that it's just kind of not ready for what a lot of people want to use it for, because people think. Okay, so there are two ways you can use AI well, right? And that is in providing, basically the current AI systems work really well at generating patterns and perceiving patterns, right? And at the end of the day, generating patterns, that makes it really good at making like natural language, things that sound good. But it doesn't make it good at being accurate, right? So you don't want to use it for anything sensitive, and you don't want to use it for any situation where there is a clear wrong. Say there is a clear, like a very specific right answer, right? So like there are ways to use AI well, but at the end of the day, AI is like, you have to like know what you're using it for and not mess with it. No, my understanding of DeepSeek is that they basically just grabbed like a few million responses from ChatGPT and then trained their AI to fake being ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT scraped the entire internet for information and then trained their AI based on that. And then DeepSeek said, okay, we're going to grab like a few million responses from ChatGPT or whatever, and then we're going to train our thing to act as if it is ChatGPT. No, that's kind of what Llama did as well. But the thing is, that's not super useful. Yeah, so the way I think about AI is that AI is kind of like an intern or like a complete fresh hire. They might have general knowledge, they might have like some idea of how to do things, but they won't have like specific skills or like that instinct that people build up over time. Therefore, if you want to use AI for anything, you have to be good enough at that thing to be able to catch the mistakes that AI will do. Right? So you can't like you can't think of AI as the subject matter expert. It should never be considered an expert. It should just be considered like an assistant. And I feel like too many people are treating it as if it is an expert. Okay. Boy. Okay. Now we've got this. We've got a way to add prices to the system. Yeah. So so in coding, for example, a lot of AI systems. Yeah, a lot of AI systems will say will produce code that has errors in it. And honestly, fixing AI code is not a bad way to learn how to do code, because the process of debugging like kind of working code is the hardest part of programming. So if you wanted to learn how to do that, you could like just tell AI to do something and then spend like 5 hours unpicking everything that the AI has done, and then learn how to figure out how to go from there. So now I need to go here, and then I'm going to have it. Okay, we're gonna do text area ID test, right? And then we're gonna say mock data. I'm gonna do I'm gonna make a quick edit to scan. Actually, I guess I would want to do it in Excel. Oh, actually, hold on, follow me. Bill Gray. X-Real glasses. I think I might have. Okay, the only things I want to grab are the prices, the titles, and that. Okay, good. So function read bar area. That's that. Each. I know I screwed up so much when I did this. I made it overcomplicated for no reason. Area text is equal to area text plus type v dot name plus type v dot this. Oh, it's not name. What's it? It is the prize, right? Okay. It's name description cost is what I want. Okay. Function format prize. The new Dungeon Explorer game releasing something. I'm not sure what you're referring to, unfortunately. Sorry. Return prize dot name plus / t plus prize dot description plus / t plus prize dot new line format prize type v dot bonus. Or okay, area text is equal to area text plus prize selection v dot bonus collection is also their pools are also bonus, right? Yeah, bonus. Then prizes dot for each equal to plus oh wait, no, hold on. Oh yeah, Hollow Knight. Yeah, Hollow Knight is so Silk Song is supposedly coming out soon. Yeah. Good night. Sorry, I was a bit like out of it. Read. Date. Okay. Cheers, man. Oh, that's right. I forgot to add the final step. Document dot get element ID value, and it is called test. Okay. Save test.tsv. Real file explorer. Open with. Okay, whatever. I'll pop into Excel and open it. File open. Browse. Yep. Start Emperor. Next tab. There we go. Okay. I'm just checking. Yada yada yada. The pattern as clay dynamics have changed. Steam power. What's missing? This is not all of them. This is 153. There's a bunch of them missing. And a bunch that I haven't finished yet. The hell? Let's clean up mock data here. Where is as clay? Oh, okay. That's why the free stuff isn't in there. Cool. I'll also add a section for free. Uh, Oh yeah, also I need to clean up the mock.js. 1 second. There's mock data. There it is. Clean up any prizes that haven't been finished yet. Far. As and one that many argue that is not a true element in of the presence like as your form suggests that is simply oh, I see you're back. No worries. Fire simply. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, usually, especially if well, usually it depends on how many crossings there are, right? And how big the crossing is. Because usually the way it works is it's green, you can go, yellow is supposed to be enough time that anybody currently in the junction or too close to the junction to stop in time can get across the whole area, and then red is to allow all the other lanes to go, right? So it might be that you have green for 20 seconds, then you have another 100 seconds for everybody to cross the area, and then you have 120 seconds for the other side, the like other crossing road to do the same thing. So yeah, there's like an up and down and the side to side, right? In theory, the green is 20 seconds where you can start moving, and up to say 100 seconds for you to cross, for everyone who can start moving within 20 seconds to cross the road. And then and like maybe like a little bit of buffer space. And then the other side has 120 seconds to start and then cross the road. First. Okay, hold on. I think I need to redo this whole section. So I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to come back and redo this. So that's all going. That can go. No, the limitations making things go fast. At least within the rest where from the moped, aside from the smallest, aside from the simplest set of electric boards to the most complex trains. Transport over land. Renai circulation. Maybe? I usually don't care about that. Renew circulation. Are you sure you don't mean Renai circulation? No worries. Right. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Yeah, I don't really know. So, holds a certain set of challenges from being able to yeah, I still don't like my head. I'm working on my other model, but I'm having less time, and I'm getting more and more freaked out by the summer solstice deadline. So we'll see. I've got like 6 things that I've currently got on my docket, and hopefully, once this is done, no. What I'm probably going to do is once I'm done with my 3D model, which should be soon. I think there's only 3 things left to do. That is, a couple of like a little modeling thing for the leaves and the, like, certain elements of that. Because I think the actual, what's it called? Overall body structure is there, right? This is all done, right? I just need to do the hands, and then I just need to do the like add some texture for the leaf color and also on the branches, and that will be ready. And as soon as that's ready, I can hire someone to rig it, because I don't feel confident in rigging it myself. But I'm quite happy with this overall body structure right now. Even yeah, I just need to do the hands and some leaves and then texture it. And that should be 3 more sessions, assuming that I can actually focus on it. If I'm lucky, and I get it done within the next week, I think I will have enough time to have it rigged before I think I will have enough time to have it rigged before the summer solstice. And I can keep up with that goal. Telepathic interface. You know how to. Okay. Fill. I'm just gonna replace these with fill. Sonic integration. Fill. 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 Anything that just says fill, I will go through and do in Excel because it's going to be way easier than doing it the other way. Pharmacology, surgery, fill, fill. And then I'll clean out the undefines because I need to do that anyways. Fill, 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 fill. Save that, go here, refresh that, do that. Drop into here, do that. Save. File, open. Yep. Supposedly I have 169, but that doesn't seem right. So let's delete that. Okay, close. And let's review all of this, right? Some of these have references, some of these are going to be repeatable, but we're going to deal with that later. We're going to do wrap text center. There we go. Congrats, you have all the prerequisites. Why am I missing? Oh, I guess I'm missing the pool bonus for. Okay, I can add that one in manually. It's not a big deal. Uh, it's faster for me to just grab legacy and drop it into here. So, according to this, I have almost 170 original perks. There's some stuff that I need to fill out, but in theory, I should be able to do all of these. Insert name, description, cost, repeatable, dependencies, requirements. Okay, good. Legacy is not repeatable. Does it have any dependencies? Yes, it's technically dependent on fundamentals. Um, though I guess I'll set it to actually be until 9. So this is 4 to 9. Now we'll 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 0. Oh no. No, this is going to be nothing. Null. Null. Repeatable. Max. No dependencies, no requirements. And it's going to be the same for all of this stuff. Class. Basic bonus. Basic. All basic. Basic. Load. Let's see. Good. Not repeatable, not repeatable, not repeatable, not repeatable, not repeatable, not repeatable. Logic. Logic. Yeah. All artificial logic. All artificial logic. Semiconductor artificial logic. Yada yada. Zero. None. Okay. That's good, that's good. We want this none to also apply here. We know this is going to be not allows, alloys. Let's see. Method things. All methods. saying? What is X? Oh God, it's my neck. Okay, I'm not going to do any of the dependencies and stuff right now. I'm just going to focus on the repeatability because that's what I want to have. Okay. The intricate biochemistry, the human body, the body is uh, is an incredibly delicate dance. And if you and without a clear understanding what you need to
that what you of how it all interacts. You so you can't be sure. Be sure how different will affect the body. However, that is no longer a problem for you. Not only do you have a perfect understanding biochemistry of your own body, but are rapidly able to expand that knowledge with a little study of any living. Physically a living creature is a delicate process, one that requires a deep understanding of the intricate that exist in every part of the body. But you no longer have to. But that is not a concern. In addition to a perfect understanding of your own body, you can rapidly build on this knowledge with some study any living or any organism. Not repeatable, not repeatable. Not repeatable, not repeatable, not repeatable, not repeatable, not repeatable, not repeatable. Not repeatable. From fermentation tanks to cultured tissue. You know how to work with organic medium, the organic cells outside of complex organs, whether that be cultivating them for some product or in order to produce specific tissues You have a deep understanding of the of how to overcome each challenges involved. Okay. I know we have biomanufacturing. Yeah. Okay. Am I miss? Let's see. Uh, uh, okay. Oh, I remember what those were. Okay, good. So I have. I'm currently at 168. I want to get to 200. I might need to like. We're gonna name this perks. And we'll start sorting these according to the different groups so that I can figure out what But yeah, I think that's enough for time for now. Yeah, I think that's all we have brain power for today. So yeah, cheers. Thanks for dropping by. And I think I forgot to update the update the. Oh no, I did. Okay, yeah. Bye.